All right, so today we're going to explain how to get your Texas LTC or your Texas license to carry. It's a pretty simple process, but it does have a few steps. So what I'm going to do today is just outline it for you in a step-by-step fashion, step one, step two, step three. And this is the updated version. So this is the 2021 version. Okay, so let's get started. Step one, you're going to go to ltcclassestexas.com. You're going to click the Get Started button, and that is going to take you to this page. And what you do here is you'll enroll for the online course. We have a special going to where it's $45 for that online course. You click enroll, it'll take you to the course page. You put on all your pertinent information, and you begin the modules. So the modules, you'll go through them, and you'll take your test at the end, and there will be a certificate there for you to print. Once you print that certificate, you're going to move on to step two. Step two, you're going to do your shooting proficiency test. Shooting proficiency test. So in order to do that, you'll need to locate an instructor near you. What you can do is you can come here to this page. If you look, this is the instructor locator, and you'll put in your zip code or your city, and it'll have instructors in your area. So then you'll just call up that instructor. You can see here, name and numbers are on here, or you can go to their websites, and you'll schedule a shooting proficiency test for your LTC. Again, you're going to bring the certificate from your online course to that class. You're also going to bring your gun. You're going to bring at least 50 rounds of ammunition, and you're going to bring your Texas issued ID. So that is step two. All right. Once you finish that course and make a satisfactory shooting score, your instructor is going to give you a receipt, and he's also going to give you a certificate saying that you passed the course. And he or she is going to submit paperwork to the state saying that you passed your test and you're eligible to get your LTC. You've met the requirements of your shooting proficiency and your classroom portion of the test. So that is step two wrapped up. Now, step three, you're going to go to the Texas Department of Public Safety website. So that's dps.tx.gov. Okay. And this is the actual website. So you're going to scroll down, and you're going to go to handgun licensing section. And then you want to get to the licensing and registration. And again, this is step three. Once you get to the licensing and registration portion, you are going to click the first application here. This is the license to carry a handgun, and you can read all of this, but this is where you apply. And you're going to hit apply here, and it's going to ask you for your information, your Texas driver's license number, or if you have a Texas ID, you can switch the two. And then you're going to put in your date of birth and your Texas driver's license audit number. And so look here, this is the audit number that they're talking about. It's down at the base of your ID or your driver's license. So you can check that out. It's right there. All right. So once you have that done, you'll continue. You'll put down your credit card. It'll be a $40 fee. And so once you've completed that application, then you're going to get an email that looks like this. So in this email, right, they're going to send it to you. It's going to be from Identigo. Identigo is the agency or the entity that the state of Texas uses to verify your ID. So once you get that, you're going to, once you get the application in, again, this is step four. Once you get the application in, you're going to get this email back, and you're going to see where it says, the license to carry. It'll give you your customer name, should be your name, and it should be your customer ID. This is kind of a random one. And at the base, it should say this code 119Q91, and that's the code for license to carry. This is how they're going to identify what your fingerprints are for. And then you're going to click here to set your appointment, or you can click here, either way. And once you click there, it's going to take you to page that looks like this. This is going to automatically be filled in with your ID number that was on the previous page. Let me show you again. So that number will be filled in with this number right here, this identifying number right there. Okay. And so let me see. And then you'll put in your date of birth. You hit submit, and it'll take you to a page that asks for some more information, all your identifying info, and you're going to then schedule a fingerprinting appointment near you. They have locations all over the state of Texas. Very convenient. You'll schedule an appointment where they have available appointments. You cannot do walk-ins. You have to schedule an appointment through this system. Again, you cannot do walk-ins. You have to schedule an appointment through this system. Okay? So that's step 4. Once you get done with this, once you get your fingerprint in and the Identigo organization sends it in, you are then going to get an email that looks like this. All right. And so on this email, you can see right here, it asks for it tells you about the fingerprinting and goes down and tells you about all of these different things. And what's the important part is this portion right here where it talks about to upload any items from your checklist. It's going to have a checklist here. So you have to get the documents. So you'll hit that. And what you're going to do is going to take you right to this page. And here, if you look, there is supporting documents for applications to LTC 100 supporting documents. That's what you want. You see here handgun licensing, and it's going to ask you, have you submitted your LTC application? And yes, remember we did that in step 3. Okay, so then it's going to ask you for all your information here, email, name, all of those different things, your driver's license number, everything like that. And then here's where you'll attach your file. So what are you going to be attaching? So you're going to be attaching your LTC 100, which is a form that you receive from your shooting instructor, the way you did your shooting proficiency. You'll also attach your online class certificate that shows that you passed the course, and I would also attach my receipt from Identigo saying that I've already gotten my fingerprints done. You hit attach, those will attach, and then you'll submit form. Once you do that, you are finished and you have completed your application, and then it should be no more than 60 days that you should receive your notice if you were granted, or if they need more time, you'll get some communication. It may be your license if you pass, but if you didn't pass, they'll say no, you didn't. Your background check or something failed or whatever it is. But in those 60 days, if everything checks out, you should get within those 60 days, you should get your LTC in the mail. And that's about it. Now, I know I said a whole lot in this email. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this available. So I'll have a link where you can click. You can go in and here's the step-by-step manual. It has all of the links. All you have to do is click those links and you can go to each one of those steps. I'm also going to list this where you can get this manual. You can click through. You just put in your name, email address, and phone number, and this will be sent to you automatically. And you can reference your email, or you can print it out, or whatever you want to do. But I would say do it out of your email because you can click the links right here. I hope this has been helpful. Again, this is the updated 2021 LTC procedure for the state of Texas. Thank you. My name is Micah, and I'm with LTC Classes Texas. And we encourage you to uphold your Second Amendment rights. All right. Thank you, guys. Get it done.